What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Spencer. Thought I'd do a retrospective type of thing. Master Duel's been out for roughly 2 months. We are going into March now. And I thought I'd just kind of give my impressions, go over a bunch of stuff, and see kind of where everything's at. So I guess I kind of just want to start by going over just every major aspect of it. Oh, this is good. This is a great. Okay, there we go. Anyway, so this is how you get a lot of your gems, right? Daily logins, but I mean, some of this stuff, to be honest with you, is ridiculous because you need a lot of these gems. Like 1,000 packs is gonna get you something half decent. 1,000 gems is gonna get you maybe 30 ultra rare points, maybe if you are so super lucky. Sometimes it's 10. So when I see rewards for 5 and 10 gems, it's like, okay, so you're just wasting everybody's time. Now I know these are very easy to do, but if you're a free-to-play player, and I'll talk about that too, because I feel like there can be a big difference in free-to-play and what it is now. Some of these are okay, like gaining life points, I guess. Like that's pretty cool. It's 100. It almost feels like 100 should be the minimum rewards. And there's a lot of stuff here, but some of them are like really far off. Like activate a spell 3,000 times. Your reward is 50 gems. So that means you've been grinding. Like I've been playing quite a bit. I think I don't know how much exactly. I made it up to platinum in the last rank, and I played maybe 2 days, right? So 2 days worth of playing, I only activated 299 spells. And I play Invocation, so obviously I'm going to be activating that a lot. And there's also just general other spells. And I'm looking here, just more and more and more of this. Playing a ranked duel 1,000 times is the biggest reward, maybe. I see here. So 300 times gets you 100. I mean, that seems like pretty decent. 300 matches, or 300 games, I should say. There's no matches in here. So that's pretty cool, I suppose. But like I said, like I've been talking about, it doesn't feel enough. So how else do you, get gems? Well, you duel even more. And right now, as you can see here, and I just started platinum. I think I'm like on a 4 duel win streak or something. I literally just started today. I'm going up into gold tier 3, which is kind of nice, but the reward list is really underwhelming, like 100 gems, and that's after 4 duels. And in between those 4 duels, what are you getting? Well, you're getting these legacy tickets. Now, if we go over to the shop, and we're like, okay, so sweet, legacy tickets, that sounds kind of cool, some legacy packs. And is there anything good in this pack? I'm looking. I mean, Cycidia King. Okay. I mean that's something. I think. Going Penguin Brave. It's hilarious, probably, but nothing more than that. Vanity's Ruler. Definitely one of the better cards in this set. Cyberstein's funny, but not good. Gearfried, I suppose. I mean, because Smoke Grenade is live, so I feel like Infernoble Knights are at full strength. Although I guess I could technically be wrong about that, but I'm going further and further down here. Berserker Soul's an ultra rare. That's really dumb. And that's about it from what I can remember. There's a lot of cards in this set, but not too many good ones. And the crazy thing is, so, alright, let's pull 10 because you get a lot of these. After every duel, it gives you like 4, maybe 5 of those. So we'll open up all of these packs. Cool, I got a number 24. I use that in my Raid Raptor deck. Pretty nice. So I got a few other things right here. No ultra rares, obviously. Just open up 10 packs. You get absolutely nothing out of it. But I have these super rares. Okay, so let's go into the deck building here. And let me sell some of these, right? So I can start building some more of my decks, right? Because I want to be able to do that. I'm building this deck right now. And this is pretty much where I'm going with this is going to cultivate. So it's like, wow, my deck is almost built. Like, it's really close. I need one more Imperm. I need one more Ether. And I need 3 Magician Souls. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ultra rares. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking, well, that's pretty neat. Like, maybe I'll just sell some of my ultra rares that I got. Like, that'd be kind of cool. I don't want to sell the ones that I'm currently using, but maybe from those legacy packs that I've gotten, let me sell those. That would work out, pretty well. Well, as it turns out, anything you get from those legacy packs, you can't do jack diddle with. So you're just kind of sitting there twiddling your thumbs. I'm not selling cards from my other decks. That's ridiculous. So what do I need? How many, packs do I need or ultra rare points do I need? Well, I need 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. I need 150 ultra rare points to finish this card for 5 cards. And so this kind of goes into a bigger problem. Why is this an ultra rare? You're telling me that this card is as valuable as Maxi, as Infinite Impermanence? Magician Souls also seems kind of extreme. The ranking system in this is the downfall of this program. Any card that has a half decent effect is an ultra rare. Like Access Code Talker isn't on the same level as Ether, and that's objectively true. So what's the strategy here? Now, okay, so in my mind, I'm like, geez, I need 120, 150 ultra rare points. I have 25 right now. I open a pack of 10, so I need 1,000 gems for that. I make it 10 ultra rare points. So you're telling me I need to open 15 10 packs to get where, like, close to where I want to? Now, maybe, I'll pull some of those secret sets and get them, and I'll hard draw them. Maybe, but I tried doing that with my last 1,000, right? I was trying to get these Magician Souls, so I opened up the secret pack that's associated with it. Didn't get anything. I got 1 ultra rare. So what did I get? I went from 15 ultra rare points to 25. That's not going to cut it, and that's a big reason why I think it's going to turn a lot of people off. And like I said, it's not like I can just pay $10 or even $15. If I were to spend $20, I wouldn't have enough ultra rare points to build this deck. I don't know exactly what the solution is, but that feels kind of empty. Now, I also went over this whole tier thing, like they start everybody over so that you can at least go through this award list, because once you get to Platinum 1, there just simply isn't any awards. And stupidly enough, in my opinion as well, as you're climbing these ranks, you don't get extra anything. Like, you would think that, okay, you're in Platinum, now you get bigger awards. Like, here it is, it's on the new level. On Platinum 5, you get 200. You would think it'd be 200, 200, 200, and then you get to 300 when you go to the next level. But no, it's just consistently 100. So just thinking about how much I need to get to 1,000 gems right now, I'd have to play the entire day to get 1 10-pack, which is going to give me maybe 10 ultra rare points, 30 if I'm lucky and it's a shiny card. That's no bueno. And the last but not least is this event duel. There was the Xyz Festival. Why can't they have YCSs here? They have remote duels, which are disasters from what I've heard and what I've seen. Well, disaster I think is a strong word, but there's been a lot of issues with those because of just, Discord and other such things. They've created a platform where they don't need judges. Judges simply do not need to exist because everything is automated, right? We should start having competitive events here, not just one-offs. That's just bizarre in my opinion. Even then, let's say there's no YCSs. There's nothing here. There's been one event the entire 2 months that this thing has been open, just this tier list. So there's no real ways to do it. And then obviously there's solo duels, but solo duels give you absolute junk and nothing. Now, it could be cool. It reminds me of the old way that NBA 2K used to do it, where you could play these challenges and get good cards. I'd love to get another Ether. You would think that I'm playing the Monarchs, storyline. I'm going to get a bunch of Monarch cards. They're going to give me some Pantheisms. They're going to give me some Domains, some Ethers, something like that. No, you get absolutely nothing. There is no rewards for playing in solo mode, at least the way that I want to play. I want to build new decks. I want to play something different, but I'm not spending $50 to build one casual deck. That's just silly. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of. Now, the last thing I'll show you is this deck that I'm trying to build, this Raid Raptor deck, because I thought, oh, it's Raid Raptors, it shouldn't be too expensive. Look at what they designate as ultra rares. Some of it is downright ridiculous. These shouldn't be super rares. How is Rocket Tracer on the same level as Tribute Lanius? That's just stupid. Dinotherium's a super rare? Who is making these decisions? Some of these are kind of understandable. You get Cross-Eyed Designator, the Forbidden Droplets. I mean, this also feels a little extreme too. Dark Rule and Omor and Forbidden Droplets, like things that you really kind of need in a lot of different decks, those are going to be ultra rares. And look, even more, Raid Raptor Ultimate Falcon, this is the most casual card I can possibly think of. And even more ridiculous, Dark Rebellion XZ Dragon? That's on the same level as Borreload Savage Dragon? That doesn't make any sense. Striker Dragon's a super rare, but Dark Rebellion XZ Dragon is an ultra rare. This is jacked up on so many different levels. I just feel like they need to revamp it. And if they're not, they need to make ultra rare points a little more accessible. That might incentivize me to buy some if I want to build a deck quicker. But like I said before, as it is right now, it's not worth buying 50 packs because who knows if you're going to get what you want. I know it sounds like I'm I know it sounds like I'm really angry, but I guess I kind of am. I just think it's kind of ridiculous the way this is set up. And the last thing I'll do is just go over one duel, not to show you the duel because like I've already shown a lot of replays for this deck, but there's a couple of things when it comes to, you know, my side of things, and I've talked about this before, and there's one other thing I want to talk about in duels, and then that'll be it. And I want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. So I'm going to go ahead and, you know, draw my opening hand here. I'm looking at replays, and for some reason I can't see his hand. I can literally get out of this duel and look at his entire deck list card by card, but in this replay I can't see what he has. That's just stupid. Now, I'm going to go through my plays here, and I'm going to show you one thing. Is when this goes to the graveyard, you'll kind of see the beginning of it. I don't like that these go in these little holes because it looks empty, but they're not, right? So when I do this, I don't click the I button, the information button. I have to hold it down to see information. This should be a toggle switch. I want to see this information. I want to be constantly aware of how many cards he has, how many cards are in his extra deck, how many cards are in my graveyard, because it's very easy to forget. Now, at least they glow when you can use an effect of this, but nonetheless, I'm just not very happy with the way things are set up right now. Like, this is a much better view, objectively speaking. It doesn't restrict what you can see on the screen. It gives you a lot more information that I think is tremendously useful, but that's pretty much it. That's kind of all my thoughts here. I guess I'll just finish out this duel. But like I said, are you guys enjoying Master Duel? Am I overreacting? I'm not sure. But I hope it gets better because I want to do. I want to be a part of competitive events, but I'm not going to do remote duels. I just feel like I don't have a great connection at my house anyways, and I would hate to just sit around for 2 hours for nothing to happen. In-person events are okay, but I work a lot, so I can't really travel, and this seems like a really nice in-between. Now, I know it's not exactly as high level as like regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, because when you can see somebody can't activate an effect like Maxi, like it's obviously going to change like the way that you play the game, versus, you know, in real life, things are a little quicker. Just in general, everything's quicker when you play in real life, and I love real life Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah. This is my Invoke deck. It took me all the way to Platinum. I'm probably going to go up there again. I would love to play with a different deck, and I am really working towards it, but yeah, I'm just not going to spend that kind of money on this game because this deck is better than the one that I want to build, which is kind of stupid. He's going to go for the Kiraz there. I can go ahead and activate Max C. I guess that can be the last talking point, too, while this goes on, is how weird this format is, where why is it an OCG format, but we don't have all the OCG cards? If you want us to play OCG, and you want to try to, I'm okay, man. You can just knock out the TCG. I know that sounds extreme, and I don't really mean that all the way necessarily, but commit just on some level. We can't be this far behind with cards this far into it. There's like no new content, and that feels like we need it. Give us Phoenix Enforcer, at least for a little bit, because obviously this isn't a true OCG format because all the OCG cards are out. If you're going to have a Master Duel format, give us some new cards, give us a real format, get rid of VFD. Maxi, honestly, I think Maxi's fine, in my opinion, but yeah. But anyways, that's going to do it for today's video. Other than that, I just repeated myself, but other than that, that's going to do it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time.